Welcome back, friends. Here we are on day 3, but before that, we're going to do a day 2 recap. So we started out our day at the Tarrytown Sleepy Hollow Market, which is pretty much a standard farmer's market for those of you that are familiar with those. A lot of local vendors were around, but this one was especially themed for Halloween time. So we got to see a variety of different costumes. And what's really cool about being there is that this is where the swamp area takes place in the legend of Sleepy Hollow. So I definitely recommend it if you're ever in town to check it out. Beautiful architecture and bridges from days long ago. After lunch, we headed over to the Phillipsburg Manor, where we got a very unique historical tour. This was chock full of historic bits from centuries ago. We definitely recommend it if you're into history and seeing how people lived many, many years ago. After our tour at the Phillipsburg Manor, it was showtime. It was time for the biggest, most epic Halloween parade that you've ever seen in Tarrytown. It was awesome. We had bands, we had costumes, big and small, all kinds of people participating, and that was probably the highlight of yesterday. Once that wrapped up, the parade headed over to Main Street, where they had an epic block party, a stage filled with musical performers, and let me tell you, everybody was packed in dancing. If you're into partying and you're into parades, don't miss out when you're in this area. To cap off our wonderful day, now it was time to hit the Twilight Village Marketplace, back at the Phillipsburg Manor, where we saw oddities of all kinds. We saw fire twirlers, we saw tarot card readers, we even did some spooky trivia. Very cool event on the grounds, beautiful property, very well lit, and you might just get one more chance to see the man of the hour.
Hello and welcome to day 4, which unfortunately means for us, it's time to head back home. But first, let's talk a little bit about how day 3 went. We did a couple of activities that were probably my favorites of the journey, and it was Daniel's birthday, so it made for a wonderful day. We started the day off with a wonderful lunch. We had some delicious Greek food. We'll let you know where it is. But it was a Euro place in downtown Tarrytown. And then we headed back to the Phillipsburg Manor for a show called The Spirits of Sleepy Hollow, which was an illusionist show with 2 magicians. Highly recommend it. We weren't able to film, of course, but it was very well done. And spoiler alert, it might have ended in a jump scare that had me grabbing the lady next to me. From there, we walked over to the Old Dutch Church and the cemetery there. Right outside the Old Dutch Church is where it is said the covered bridge from the legend of Sleepy Hollow was. It has now been covered in cement and they have a replica in the cemetery. But the significance of this bridge is that in the story itself, it was said that the Headless Horseman was unable to cross this bridge. So oftentimes it was said that if you were running from him, if you could just make it to the bridge, that you would be okay. So that was really cool and very high on my list. And for the last event of the day, we went to something called Blaze, but since it was one of Daniel's favorites, I'll let him tell you a little bit more about that.
Hello friends, well Kristen left me with one more tidbit to share with you guys. It is an event called the Great Jack-O-Lantern Blaze. It's been going on for 20 years right outside of Tarrytown, Sleepy Hollow in Croton on the River. Now, what will you guys see here? You'll see all kinds of pumpkins, you'll see pop art references, you'll see dinosaurs and even a circus. Bring your families, it's family fun for kids, young and old. For me, personally, guys, it was the most magical, epic thing I probably ever have seen during Halloween, and it was for my birthday. Just a side note, if you're there, you gotta check it out. It's awesome. You won't be disappointed. Remember, guys, to check out this event. It is family fun for kids young and old. You don't want to miss it if you are in the Sleepy Town. Okay.
I don't know, we'll see, but let's get on with it.
Area, it's terrible. Halloween parade of them all. Down the square. What is that main drag there? Okay.